Hey, what's happening, everybody? It's your old pal Mr. Butter coming back at you. 2024 continues to be a great year to build up your sneaker collection. Once again, I was able to get an SB Dunk Low for retail off the sneakers app, and in years past that would have never happened. If you're into kicks and you feel like hanging out, then hit that subscribe button. Let's take a look at these SB Dunk Lows in the deep royal blue colorway. So like I said, it's really been a great start of the year for building a sneaker collection. Anybody who's been trying to buy sneakers for the past couple of years, you definitely remember a time when SB Dunk Lows were pretty much untouchable. I don't have any skate shops near me, so most of the time I have to depend on raffles where they'll ship them to you, as well as the sneakers app to get SB Dunk Lows. One of the last videos that I made in 2023 was on the topic of being able to get retail W's on SB Dunk Lows. And I think I even titled it, "I hope this continues next year," or something to that effect. But this is already my second or third retail W on an SB Dunk Low. And the cool thing is, even if you strike out on SB Dunk Lows now, you might have an opportunity to buy them at a pretty reasonable resale price. For example, I was able to get a retail W on the City of Love coconut milk pair, but I really wanted the Burgundy Crush colorway, and I was able to buy those for 140 bucks. And I'm telling you, the style of those, I'm actually wearing them right now, but the style of those is so good, and I really love that pair. I like the way it looks, I like the way they feel. They're just a really cool pair of shoes. But all that said, I am very glad that maybe some hype has died down on SB Dunk Lows, because I've been able to get them for retail. Years ago, that would have never happened, so I'm glad that this is continuing into 2024 as well. I hope it does continue. Some people might argue, oh, SB Dunk Lows are dead, or the hype is dying for SB Dunk Lows, and that's all fine with me too, because I don't really care what the masses say. I don't care if there's hype to them or not. If I like a colorway and a silhouette, then I'm going to try for the shoe, you know? I'm just really pumped that I was able to get these, and I really like the fact that if you do miss out on a pair that you really want, you don't have to break the bank getting them through the resale avenue. The tag reads Nike SB Dunk Low Pro. The colors are deep royal blue and sail. I went with my standard SB Dunk Low size, which is a 10.5. I think retail on these was 115, maybe 120, somewhere in that neck of the woods. All right, enough yapping, let's look at the kicks. The first time that I actually saw these, they were being referred to as the Leonardos, which anyone can probably tell that's referencing the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. When I was a kid in the early 90s, the Ninja Turtles just absolutely blew up. So I like that they were referenced that. However, these aren't licensed by the Ninja Turtles or anything like that. I don't think that's the actual inspiration, but you can easily see why somebody would call these the Leonardos. It would be neat if we continued to get releases of these with like orange, red, and purple, where that deep royal blue is. Then you might really be able to say that it was influenced by the Ninja Turtles. But for now, I just think it's a colorway that's very reminiscent of Leonardo's colors. I know these dropped a while ago at skate shops and everything, and before I was able to grab these for retail, I was actually considering paying resale prices for these just because I really like this colorway. And I also saw where people were saying that the materials were really good on this pair. I'm glad that I didn't pay resale prices, just because typically you have fees and stuff associated with that. And I kept watching for when these were going to drop on the sneakers app, and I never saw anything. And then one day, I forget where I saw the alert, but I saw that there was going to be a SB Dunk Low restock as well as a shock drop. and I forget what all shoes Shock dropped. I went for multiple pairs, but I didn't get anything except for these. But honestly, these were kind of at the top of my list for the pair that I wanted anyway. I just really like these colors, and I'm a huge fan of a nice quality suede on the upper. And once I got these in hand, they did not disappoint. I really like this pair. Looking at the outsole, we have a standard SB Dunk Low tread pattern, very close to a Dunk tread pattern, but we do have the little stars on the pivot point up here in the front, and there are some little differences with the tread pattern on these, but they're really similar to Dunks. One thing that is different is you have this hit of foam poking through the midsole, and that says Nike SB in that deep royal blue color. As we come up to the side of the shoe, you can see that that dark green color meets a sail midsole, and I really like that they went with sail on this instead of bright white. I just think it complements these really rich colors very well. I like that we have that accent for the stitching, that they didn't just give us sail stitching in there. I think it looks really nice having that extra little hit of color. And then without a doubt, my favorite thing about these shoes is the materials that they gave us on this upper. This material is really nice. You get a whole lot of color change on it and just a whole lot of life out of it. I bet it'd be even better if you hit it with like a suede brush or something, but it is just so nice to the touch, and at the same time it doesn't feel like it's real thin. It feels like these are kind of built to last, like you would expect from SB Dunks, and I just love the quality of this shoe. For the mud guard, the eye stays, and then wrapping around the heel, we have that deep royal blue color. We also have that for the Nike here at the heel tab. And for this pair, it's not like just the green material feels really nice. This blue suede seems like it has the same quality as the green material, and I really like that too. Sometimes you'll get overlays of a really quality material, but the base will just be absolute garbage and feel really synthetic. But on these, every panel of this shoe feels like it's really high quality. I think it adds to how nice they look, but it also just really adds to how much I like this shoe. But we have that great quality suede for the toe box here, where we see those perforations. And then we also see that green suede on the side panels and on the heel where we have those rows of stitching. And then the only other color that we have is for this swoosh, and even that feels like it's a really high quality suede. It's not a really long hair or anything, but it definitely has a soft feel, and you can tell that it's a good material. That's also in that sail color to match the midsole as well. This tongue feels a little bit different than standard SB Dunk Low tongues that I've had. I'm not even really sure how to explain it. It's kind of like canvas, but it feels softer than that. So that's the best explanation I can give. The tongue's a little bit thicker than normal, but it's not over the top like really thick and padded like we get on SB Dunk Lows sometimes. But you can tell there is a little bit of extra padding in there. Then we've got some deep royal blue piping going along the edges, and then our tag is deep royal blue, and that's got some Nike SB Dunk Low Pro branding on it. They gave us some deep royal blue SB laces in here, so they're like the oval rope style lace, and they also came with a second option. They gave us some extra green SB laces. I made a short of these just to get a quick look of them out, and somebody said you should swap the laces with sail laces, and I bet you that would look really good. If you could find some off-white SB Dunk laces, I think that would look great in this pair. But the sock liner is deep royal blue, and just like we've come to expect from SB Dunks, it's got all this extra padding around the collar, and then our insole is that dark green color, and in that deep royal blue it's got some Air Zoom branding as well as Nike SB branding. And these do have the Zoom unit there underneath the heel and also underneath the forefoot as well. That was a pretty quick look at these deep royal blue SB Dunk Lows, or the Leonardos as some people call them. I think it's a great looking pair of kicks, and I am pumped that for the time being, SB Dunk Lows are attainable for a regular guy like myself. Let me know what you all think about these. I appreciate y'all watching, and I will catch you on the next one. I'm out.